They're gonna think I am butt naked, but I am not butt naked. I'm not butt naked. Ugh, this dress is not. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, my name is Griselda and welcome to my YouTube family. So in today's video I wanted to take a moment just to say thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I honestly don't know where I would be if it weren't for you guys. All of the love, all the support does not go unnoticed, so I wanted to start off this video by saying thank you. I am here to show you guys how to get this look, this New Year's Eve look. I wanted to do something subtle at first, but then I said, you know what, Griselda, you just need to just go for it and do a black smoky eye with a little bit of glitter or a little bit of sparkle, and that's exactly what I did. So if you want to see how I get this look, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on your notifications so you get notified every single time I upload. And without further ado, let's get started with this video. Okay, so as you guys can see, I've already done my skin routine because you guys have seen me do this so many times. You guys have already probably memorized my every step when I do my skin and my eyebrows. So we are going to start off with the eyes, but first what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a little bit of this Patrick Starrr set powder, and I am going to apply it right under my eyes because we are going to be doing a black glittery smoky eye. If I do have any fallout, it'll be a lot easier to remove because I will be having the set powder under, and it'll be easier for me to just dust off. So I'm going to grab my Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. I'm just going to apply that all over my eyes. You always want to prime your eyes because it's super important for you to have a base on before you do anything else. The eyeshadow is just going to glide on like butter. And I'm just using a Morphe Y15 brush. And I'm just going to pick up some of that set powder, and I'm just going to set my eye base. And I'm just using a Morphe E22 brush. I'm going to pick up this E20 brush by Morphe, and I'm just going to apply a generous amount under my eyes. And you can use any translucent powder. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one. If you have any other powder, you can use that. Okay, so as you can see, this look is going to be super dramatic. I've already did my left eye. It looks really intense. I'm going to show you guys step by step on how to create this look. So I've already primed my eyes and set my eyes, and I also applied a little bit of that set powder right under my eyes, just so if I do have any fallout, it'll be a lot easier for me to just dust it off. I'm also going to show you guys how I like to blend my eyeshadow so I don't have that much fallout, because I know sometimes it could be a little hard to do a smoky black eye like this and not have any fallout. For my first transition shade, I'm going to be using this shadow called Unseen by Melt Cosmetics, and I'm just going to pick up a fluffy blending brush. This one is by Sugarpill, and it's called the Tapered Blending and Crease Brush. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that, and I'm just going to run it through my crease, and I'm just going to go back and forth, windshield wiper motion and circular motion at the same time. And you want to put a generous amount of this color on because once you put on the second transition shade, you want to make sure that you don't lose this first one. And I bring it all the way into my inner corner as well, and then just blend it out. So once you have the desired crease color, you move on to the next one. For my second transition shade, I'm going to be using the shade Rat. And I'm just picking up a more tapered brush because I want to concentrate that color just in the crease and a little bit above. This brush came in a Morphe set, so it doesn't have a number, but you can use any tapered brush that you have at home. And I'm just going to try to stay right in the crease, and once I get that desired color, I can bring it up just a little higher. So now I'm just going to start bringing it up a little higher, still doing circular motions and windshield wiper motions at the same time. but I don't want to bring it up too high up. That defeats the purpose of having the first transition shade. And with the Sugar Pill brush that I used for my first transition shade, I'm just going to go back in and just blend those together. I didn't apply any more products. I just used whatever I had on the brush. And I always like to reapply a base on my lid because I want the color payoff to be super intense. So for that, I'm going to be using this Morphe Dark Room eyeliner, and I'm just going to run it through my lid, and it doesn't have to be perfect because I am going to smudge it out afterwards. So I'm just going to apply it all over my lid. And you always want to make sure that you get the root of your lash line as well, because sometimes you have gaps in between and you can still see your skin through that. The only thing with this eyeliner, you have to work pretty quick because it does dry down. You can also use any other cream or gel liner if you don't have a pencil. I just love how dark this pencil is. I'm just gonna go in with this Morphe 519 brush, and I'm just going to blend all of that out. Now we're just gonna go in with Dark Matter, and we are going to set the eye base and blend it into the crease. And for that, what I like to do is I always like to use patting motions so you don't get that much fallout. So pressing motions is always important, especially using a super dark shade like Dark Matter. And while pressing, when you get into the crease color, you kind of want to blend at the same time. And now just going in with Rat and that same tapered brush, and I'm just going to go back in and blend Dark Matter and Rat together. I'm just using very light pressure and circular motions and windshield wiper motions. Going back and forth. And for the halo effect, I'm going to be using Gunmetal, and that's just going to go in the center of my eye. And I'm going to be using this Sigma F70 brush, and I'm going to just pick up a little bit of that product and spray it with Fix Plus. And I'm just going to place it right in the center. And I'm using patting motions. And now just going in with a pencil brush, this one is a Sigma E30 brush. I am just going to pick up a little bit of that Dark Matter and just kind of blend out the edges so there's no demarcation of where each eyeshadows start. I'm using more of a pressing motion opposed to swiping motion just to kind of blend everything together. And now using that same eyeliner by Morphe in the shade Dark Room, I'm just going to run that through my waterline and bring it a little lower into my lash line. Now I'm going to pick up this Morphe E43 brush, and I'm just going to run that through the bottom of my lash line to smudge out that eyeliner. And now with this pencil brush, I'm going to pick up Dark Matter. I'm just going to run it through my bottom lash line. And this is just going to set the eyeliner so it doesn't crease. And you kind of want to use patting motion and then just blend out the edges. And now picking up a 217 and Unseen eyeshadow, I'm just going to run that through the bottom of my lash line. Applying a transition shade under is just going to create a smooth transition for the smokiness under the eyes. And because this is a New Year's Eve look, I'm going to be using a waterproof mascara, and this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm just going to coat my lashes first. Run it through my bottom lashes. And for lashes, I'm going to be using the Lily lashes in the style Areca. And what I like to do is I just like to sit them straight up and then connect them in the corners. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this Morphe E20 brush, and I'm just going to dust off very lightly any fallout. I actually forgot one last thing. We're going to pick up that Gunmetal and we're going to place it right underneath the lash line to create that halo effect on the bottom of your lash line as well. Blush, I'm going to be using this Flower Pot powdered blush in the shade Peach Prime Rose. And for highlight, I'm going to be using this Double Take highlighter from NARS from their Man Ray collection. And I'm just going to pick up a fluffy brush. This one is from the LC collection in the number F9. Okay, so for my lips, I'm going to be using this Makeup Forever in 14 lip liner. And for lipstick, I'm going to be using the Tarte Pink Lemonade lipstick. And I always like to disguise the lip liner with the lipstick. And to top off the lips, I'm going to be using the MAC Dazzle Glass in the shade Pleasure Principle. You guys, I haven't used a Dazzle Glass in years. Alright everyone, so this is it for my New Year's Eve makeup tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Honestly, this was me stepping out of my comfort zone. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna close out 2017 with a bang, and this is the look that I decided to do for that. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. Honestly, I hope nothing but the best for 2018 for you guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you guys showed me in 2017. I hope you guys are ready for what's coming, because I will be doing more tutorials like this. And let me know what else you guys want to see in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in 2018.